What truly makes you trust a report or decide to actually act on what it says? Is it just the cold, hard data, the facts laid bare? Or could there be something else? Something, visual, maybe even visceral. Sometimes the way information looks is that secret ingredient, the thing that makes it stick and makes you implement it.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the deep dive. We love peeling back the layers for you. And today, we're doing something kind of different. Our source isn't some massive research paper, Nope. We're diving deep into the detailed description for a single thumbnail image.
That's right, just a thumbnail. It's for an article called The AI Secret to Reports That Clients Actually Implement. So our mission today, to unpack the thinking behind this tiny picture. We're going to look at how the colors, the shapes, the symbols, how they're all chosen to make AI reports not just understood, but acted on. It's like decoding visual persuasion one pixel at a time.
Well, it's fantastic. It really is like reverse engineering trust.
Yeah.
And confidence.
Yeah.
And getting people to do something, all from an image.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much psychological work can happen before you even read a single word of the actual report.
Okay, so let's start with the overall look and feel. The description says it's photorealistic, futuristic, and it's bursting with this really vibrant, warm color palette. We're talking bright oranges, yellows, golds, reds, even metallic silver and bronze. And interestingly, no dark colors, no purples, no pinks allowed. Why go for such a specific, warm, energetic vibe? What's that doing first?
Well, it's fascinating, isn't it, how color psychology hits us immediately, especially with something potentially complex like AI. These warm colors, oranges, yellows, golds, they just instinctively feel optimistic, energetic, approachable. Think of a sunrise, It's all about potential, new beginnings. So right away, they create this positive feeling. And that's absolutely key when you want clients to trust complex info. AI can feel kind of abstract, maybe even a bit intimidating for some folks. So by completely avoiding those darker, cooler colors, purples, deep blues, the design keeps the tone purely positive, forward-looking. There's no ambiguity, no hint of anything negative. It's like an open invitation.
So the colors aren't just pretty, they're actually setting a very specific emotional tone, especially crucial for AI.
Exactly. They instantly signal positivity, innovation, and, an optimistic future for whoever's looking at that AI solution.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, now let's shift to the actual things in the thumbnail, because this is where it gets really interesting. There's a glowing AI neural network orb, orange and yellow, really catches the eye. Then a holographic pyramid with gold and amber edges, a futuristic tablet showing these vibrant data charts, and then there's flowing, warm-toned binary code particles kind of weaving through it all. What are these complex, almost like mystical objects telling us about the AI secret?
Right. These are just random techie images. They're visual metaphors, and each one is packed with meaning. Let's take that AI neural network orb. Okay, so an AI neural network, basically it's a computer system modeled on the human brain. It processes tons of data to find patterns. So in the thumbnail, that glowing orb, it's not just a cool shape. It's showing AI's processing power like a glowing smart brain at work, making sense of everything. It screams intelligent sophistication.
Okay, so it's the brain.
Exactly. Then you've got the holographic pyramid and those data charts on the tablet. Pyramids, historically, they mean stability, structure, make them holographic and showing data. Now, they're just structured insights, clarity, transparent presentation of complex stuff. They make the AI's output, which can feel like a black box, sometimes seem tangible, understandable, actionable. You actually see the insights clearly.
Makes it less abstract.
Totally. And those binary code particles, binary code ones and zeros, it's the basic language of computers, right? But here, they're not static. They're flowing, warm streams of data. It symbolizes that deep, fundamental data crunching that AI does. It shows the raw power, but in an approachable, almost artistic way. It's data in motion, leading to something useful.
Whoa. Honestly, just thinking about the sheer amount of information being processed, being made sense of by these systems, and then visualized so neatly, it's really amazing how we try to capture that complexity visually like this.
So these elements are essentially showing the sheer power and the smarts of AI, but also making it feel trustworthy, understandable. Exactly right. They visually translate these really complex AI abilities into clear, reliable, and pretty insightful outcomes.
That's quite a translation. But, okay, the title promises reports that clients actually implement. We've seen the visual for AI's power, but how do the other objects bridge that gap from insight to, action.
Right.
We also see this mechanical arm holding a glowing report that has bronze circuit patterns on it. And there's a golden gear, too, with intricate tech designs. How do these push towards implementation?
Yeah, this is where it gets really practical, where the so what comes in visually. That mechanical arm, it's not just there to look cool. It signifies automation, precision, the actual delivery or execution of these AI solutions. It grounds the abstract AI in the real world. It says, this isn't just theory, it leads to doing things. It suggests the insights drive real automated processes.
Okay, tangible results.
Right. And the glowing report with those bronze circuit patterns is not just a document. The glow, the metallic textures, they make it feel like a valuable product, something tangible that's been carefully crafted. And the circuit patterns kind of hint at the intelligence baked into the report, reinforces its value, its credibility. It's like saying, look, this isn't just paper. It's intelligence made real. And then that golden gear, gears mean efficiency, right? Interlocked processes, things working smoothly together. It suggests that when you use these AI insights, everything will just click into place. Seamless integration into your operations, frictionless action. Honestly, I still wrestle with prompt drift myself sometimes, when the AI doesn't quite give you what you were aiming for. Making these abstract AI concepts truly actionable for different people. That's tough. These visual cues, they're like a brilliant shortcut to communicate that action path without getting bogged down in technical jargon. They just feel controlled and reliable.
So these last elements are really there to visually reassure clients that the AI insights lead directly to concrete actions and efficient results for them.
Absolutely. They visually confirm that path from insight to tangible, efficient results. Paints a very clear picture of success. Mid-roll sponsor read.
So bringing this all together, what does it all mean? The big idea here feels, well, pretty significant as AI gets woven into everything.
Yeah, the AI secret, it's not just about having AI churn out reports. That's maybe half of the battle. It's really about understanding that the visual presentation is just as critical as the data inside. The design uses these very specific cues, right? Warm colors for optimism, making AI feel less cold or scary. Then these symbolic AI objects, the orb, the code, they show off the intelligence and power, but in a way that feels understandable, almost inviting. And then those tangible bits, the arm, the report, the gear, the screen, real-world application. Tangibility, a clear path to getting things done efficiently. It's the whole package. That visual wrapper isn't just decoration, it's a strategic tool. It builds trust instantly, makes things easier to grasp, and crucially, it nudges people towards action. It kind of bypasses just the logical brain and talks to our gut feeling about competence and opportunity.
So what you're getting here essentially is a shortcut, a way to see how visual psychology and smart design are used very deliberately to make complex AI stuff feel palatable, desirable even, and ultimately actionable for the people making decisions. It's like stacking these intricate Lego blocks of data, getting them all perfectly structured, and then wrapping the whole thing in this shiny, trust-inducing package that just makes you want to open it up and get started. Which brings up a question for you, our listener, as you go about your day. Think about the reports, the presentations, just the information you consume. How much of your trust or your willingness to engage, maybe even your decision to act, how much is influenced by the way it looks before you even dig into the detail?
Yeah, it's definitely worth pausing sometimes. Critically look at the visual language being used in professional stuff you see. What are they trying to signal subconsciously with those design choices? Are they going for trust, urgency, innovation, something else? It's often intentional.
Well, thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the hidden language of visual communication, especially now in the age of AI. We really hope this makes you think a bit differently about the subtle power images have in shaping how we see things and what we decide to do. Maybe reflect on how you could use visual cues strategically to give your own insights more impact.
Until next time.
We'll see you on the next deep dive.